What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. If you want to try this game for yourself, you can find the links in the description below. We are doing pretty well. The horror continues, yikes. Aside from our, low food right now, we're doing pretty much fine. The group is sitting around a campfire. Finding this campsite was rough, so they are getting in a bad mood. That's not good. The group is low on food and eats half as much. We can sing a song, which might boost our morale back up, or we can plan out tomorrow, which will for sure raise Chris's morale here. And she's paranoid, so it might do something good for us beyond that? I don't know. We'll see. Chris plans out the next day. It's a good use of time and helps focus on the big picture. Chris's morale goes up, good, and her wits are revealed as well as good. All right. We only ate half as much food. We need to get 5 food. Deep cut. Oh, boy. Rambo cuts himself pretty bad while goofing off in the post-apocalypse. That doesn't seem like a very Rambo thing to do. We don't know his medical. I'm going to take a gamble here and have him stitch it up. Rainbow tries to suture up Rambo's arm. He ends up botching the stitches and making the wound worse. The bleeding stops, but Rambo's arm heals poorly. His strength decreases, as does his morale, and his medical is bad. That's bad. That's a very negative thing for us. He's a rare character who benefits from his strength a lot. Hey there, it's Colin. It's nice to see a familiar face. He's a berserk martial artist, which is going to be really nice. He's going to be fast. Recruit Colin to the team, and really good at combat as well. We might start controlling him instead due to his very low health. Hopefully that doesn't backfire with us losing Trevor, but I think it's a good move. We can probably stand to get a new car, rest stop with car. It'll have a little bit of food at it, hopefully 7 food. I don't know if that'll be the case. The big house will definitely have 7 food at it, but I think we need to get a new car to make sure we stay in the car so we don't get on foot and end up losing more supplies that way. The group finds a rest stop along the road. Right in front of it is a car that looks like it's been recently driven. The car is in great shape, but the owner's nowhere in sight. We got a very thick but calm swarm. It's nightfall. We're going to check out that car. I think Colin will do better with the Claymore. So Trevor gets his sledgehammer back there. Colin gets the Claymore. Colin is the leader. Yeah. The fitness should make him better with the Claymore, I think. His strength is high enough to use it. So stop hitting the car, Trevor. Jeez. What an idiot. Ah, maybe I should be controlling Trevor. If he's gonna swing his sledgehammer at our new car before we even find the keys for it. I don't know if that damages the car, but if it does, pretty annoying, Trevor. Way to go. We are going to have to clear out these zombies. They weren't supposed to be super riled up, but because it's dark, or it's already like nightfall, it's not as dark as it can be yet, but it started right on the verge of nightfall. We gotta kind of take them out because that makes them more riled. That's 4 food. If we can get 3 more food, I would be the happiest little Let's Player in the world. Gonna pick up a bench. Safety. It didn't help. Guys, take that out. I want to not waste my Claymore swings. I don't know how many of them I get before I get tired, if I can get tired. That's almost enough food. I got the keys. Okay, we got a nail board. Gonna go back to using the Claymore though. There's a toilet to open. 1 gasoline. We've got to be fast approaching a toilet genie though. Once exactly every 100 toilets, if you weren't paying attention at all last week. And I forgive you if you weren't. That's fine. 1 more gas. 1 more gas. Oh, got a little dangerous there. Almost let myself get grabbed by a zombie. would have been really bad. Literally would have died as Colin the first time we go out using him. There was nothing else connected to this room, right? This sucks. Hopefully we'll get one more stop where we can get one more food, or somebody else might have picked up one food and it didn't go to our total. We're gonna hop in the car, the new one, and get in and start it up. I'm gonna check the condition as soon as we get out of here to see if Trevor's sledgehammer damaged it at all. We got +9 food. Awesome, that's 3 more than I thought we got. So we do have enough for the night. A whole bunch of gas. We're not gonna run out anytime soon. This was the right choice by far. The engine is already in poor condition, but the chassis is not. I don't know if that if there was any. What? We just abandoned a car with this chassis or this engine condition. What was the point of that? Oh well. Moose in the morning? What does that mean? Oh hey. Okay, we could treat its injuries, but we're terrible at it. We are good at shooting as Rambo? Or we can wrestle it with Trevor. Trevor's strong. Might make his morale go up. Can Rambo successfully shoot the moose? Yes, yes he can. So let's do it. Have we ever successfully shot a moose? Rambo tries to shoot the moose. This isn't very sportsmanlike. He blasts the moose. The group gets what stringy meat they can from it before having to leave. That's 12 food. I thought it was 2, and I was like, that wasn't worth it at all. It's 12. That was totally worth it. That was awesome. Familiar faces. Whoa, it's Null, said Alex. It's nice to see a familiar face. He is fighting a single zombie, then suddenly trips and falls down in an awkward mistake. He gets really embarrassed when he notices the group. He's the Berserk Big Bruiser. We've already got a Berserk Big Bruiser on the team. I don't think we should recruit Null, said Alex. I apologize. I still think Rambo is good enough that we shouldn't replace him, despite having lost strength. Oh, man, I forgot. Let me take a second here to mute that so it doesn't do that more with the inevitable future messages. We're going to leave Alex behind. Sorry, Alex. All right. He just trained a whole bunch of stuff. Or no, okay, it was just revealing his stats. That was weird. The group loots a dentist office, finding some leftover medical supplies and many technically edible tubes of toothpaste. Chris is she goes to the waiting room and grabs a magazine from their sparse selection. Pick a magazine. There's only 3 options here. That's unfortunate. Usually there's a 4th one. I think I'm gonna get questionable science. And that was awesome. So Chris feels pessimistic about the magazine's prediction of flying hover cars in a few years. Not as awesome as it could have been. Her attitude decreased, but her morale went up very strangely. Okay, I understand. She's feeling pessimistic because of the prediction that is never going to come true, but it was entertaining. So while her overall outlook on life decreased, her current outlook on life looks fine. We got 2 food, 3 medical. Okay. No more questionable science. All right. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We got an apartment rescue, grocery rescue, or a gas station siege. That's a toughie. Between the option 2 and option 3. The gas station siege would get us more gas and probably a little bit of food. We've got 2 days worth of food and a lot of gas, and we'll get a reward from the rescue, but not from the siege, but we'll get a glimmer of hope from the siege. I think we do the grocery rescue. Very thick mega cheese swarm here. We're gonna attempt the rescue. That was a tough decision to make. I think for obvious reasons, or at least reasons that you now understand after I discussed them. Slowly. Let's get in here. Swing! Yeah! Okay. Almost suffered the curse of the berserker, which is to get out of the car and immediately get eaten. But we avoided it. We did a good job. These situations, these grocery rescues or grocery trips with a lot of zombies at them are way easier with that's where this and the tunneling road that we had recently and yeah, like those two things are where TLB just shines as a character. Anywhere where there's tons of zombies and accessible cars to throw. We are going to go in now. We took out most of the zombies in the parking lot. And it's time that we get going in here. We want to find our person that we're rescuing early. And then we want to use them to help kill all the zombies, because there'll be 5 of us, and that's always better than 4. No person in here, 1 zombie in here. Food, which is great. We are looking like we're gonna have a pretty steady food supply for a few days, which is awesome in Deadlier Road Mode, especially because we still have a car as well. So having safety for at least like 2 to 3 days now is awesome. The car might break down in about 2 days. We need to wait for these zombies to come in. We'll take them out, and then we will rush out there. Yeah, good choice. I don't want this femur, but I want this food. There we go. I actually think losing Esta was a good thing for us long term. It reduced the amount of food we were using for a little while so that we actually had enough to not make everyone totally crazy when we ran out. And we now have a much better combatant fighter, martial artist on our team without having had to choose someone to give up. We'll check this door. I'm sure the person that we're trying to save is in here, or just they aren't, maybe. Yeah, that's also an option, I guess. Where is this rescuee that we came here for the reward that we will inevitably get when we decline their offer to join our team? Wait. Okay, did they die? Did they somehow die before we found them? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me too much. I didn't think that was actually possible, but I don't think we missed any doors or anything. Maybe they just didn't spawn. Maybe there was a bug. Or I missed a room. I really don't know what's happening. There's not a person in here, is there? Am I just not seeing them? What is happening? We'll go back to that other bathroom, was it? There's 2 bathrooms. Yeah, so there's no one to save here. I'm gonna go all the way around again just to make sure I didn't miss a doorway. Checking this bathroom again, too. Very confused. This has never happened before, where we had a rescue and no one was there. We've always found the person that we had to rescue before they died. Were they out in the parking lot? That's never happened either, so I don't think that's a thing. Okay, back out here. Hopefully they didn't drive off with our car. They didn't. They didn't do that. What am I missing? We've got a little bit of time before it gets dark. I'm gonna look again. I want the reward mostly, and I'm confused. Secondly, there's a little bit more food here as well. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll walk around, make sure we got all the loot here. And give it one more look for doors that I missed, though I don't think there are any. Super weird. Okay, and we only missed that one piece of food on the shelf. So I guess we're leaving? I don't like it, but that's what has to happen. Don't want to waste too much time here, because there's clearly nothing for us here. If I did something stupid there, let me know in the comments if you saw something that I did not. But I can't imagine what I could have missed there. We just doubled our food supply. Incredible. Got a little bit of pistol ammo as well, not much. The group spots a group of bandits that have set up a checkpoint on the road. Someone from the team could be sent to distract the bandits so the car can get through. It would have to be someone calm and trustworthy. So, do we have anybody that fits that description? Not really. We don't know Rambo's composure. We do know Chris's loyalty. And her wits. But we don't know Rambo's anything but loyalty. Chris isn't that loyal. This might be a little bit of... Oh, she's not even an option. Rambo. Rambo is sent to distract the bandits so they leave their car checkpoint. Rambo doesn't sell everyone out to the bandits. He distracts them from afar and runs. Then they give chase and the car is able to get past. Rambo panics while retreating. He ends up not following the plan right and gets hurt. He sneaks around the checkpoint later and rejoins everyone. Okay, that's fine. We have enough medical supplies to heal him, and we have done so. It took 3, looks like, yeah. That's fine. That was a decent enough outcome. Bandit watch. It's nearly time to camp, but there has been a lot of signs of bandits today. Someone needs to be awake in case of an attack. Who should stay up on watch? Probably Rambo again. I don't want him to be tired. Is Chris an option this time? No, so Rambo. Rambo stands guard for the night. He manages to stay awake but feels pretty bad in the morning. His morale goes down and he will be tired. Gonna drink a little bit of coffee. We're never gonna make it all the way to Canada. Morale going down, down, down. Thanks, Chris. Again, don't want to recruit a Berserk Big Bruiser with our team the way it is. Though at this point, with Rambo tired and his morale negative, it might have been a good idea. Colin says none of these zombies has anything interesting to say. That's true. Molotov making. We're going to leave the house. Don't do that. We're not going to waste our gas. A, we're running out. 2, Molotovs are kind of useless in most situations. Always be looting. We can do a house rescue. Maybe rescue someone this time for real. Or we can do a gas station rescue. We are running out of gas more than food. Gonna do a gas station rescue. It's a siege. There's no escape. Undead flood. This is really bad. Gassy rescue. Okay. We can do it. We got the Claymore still. I was worried because it was on Chris here, and I thought it was on Colin, and I was like, where's the Claymore? Okay. Here we go. What I do want to do is switch the team to either, so that Rambo can feel free to use his minigun. I'm going to put a little bit of gas while I have that ability to do so. Maybe we go inside. Let's do that. So we have the 5th person on our team now. We're going to let her follow us. And this isn't the best thing in the world. Hopefully they don't crash through the ceiling too much more. I think we can handle this. We gotta try to funnel them through that door as much as possible while also taking out the ones behind us. That's gonna be the rough part. As long as too many don't spawn behind us. Now you're using your gun. I'm switching it back to smashing because we're through the worst of it. I think. I'll switch him back to either if I think we need to start shooting again, but I don't want him to waste his ammo when I think we've already pretty much covered this. He's tired. That's why he wanted to use his gun. Oh well. He didn't need it. The siege is over. We can try to escape, or we can kill all the zombies and loot the rest of the place in safety. I don't know if you've ever watched a video, or if you've watched any recent episodes. I think you know which one I'm gonna choose. There we go. And one more little room. Hopefully something in it this time. I don't want this umbrella, but I have it, and I'm not gonna put it away. I'm not gonna try to drop it or anything else. Boom. No boom. A little bit more gas. A bit more gas here. We're looting twice as fast as well. And we're gonna get a little bit of a reward from Arlie, hopefully. Yes, let's hit the road. We might also get a, what's it called? Glimmer of hope. 4 food, 100 gas, 1 medical supply. Arlie catches up with the group. We could get 80 more gas. That would be awesome. Do we have enough food? Yeah, we've got 3 days worth of food, and change. 3.5 days worth of food. I think we want the gas. 221 gasoline. Pretty nice. Zombie watch. It gets late, and there's no great place to camp. Solo zombies hobble around in the far distance, and one might sneak up on the group while they sleep. Who should stay up on watch? Chris, because she's got good loyalty, and we want Rambo to get a good night's sleep. Hey, look at that. Okay. I was really nervous about this at first, and then I realized what it actually said. Chris stands watch for roving zombies. She manages to stay awake, but feels groggy in the morning. Morale decreases, unfortunately, but then we eat 8 food, and Rambo's morale goes up, which is good. Our morale is much worse than it was recently. Rambo broods about his tragic past. Mahuth. Trevor is having near crippling tooth pain. Without access to precision tools needed, the only option is to pull the tooth out. He weighs current options. Nobody has a good enough medical, especially not Trevor himself. We don't know it, I guess, but I'm gonna guess it's not very good. His strength is fantastic though, and I think forcing it out with high strength works well. Only one way to find out. The wiki. In this case though, Trevor grabs a pair of pliers and goes to town, pulling out the tooth as hard as possible, using nothing but will to fight through the pain. He gets the tooth out quickly and with surprisingly little trouble. So yeah, high strength plus pulling out the tooth is a good thing. Explosives are great until you blow yourself up. Agreed. Trading on the death road, we have 20 food to trade with. We would have 35 if I had taken that food instead of the gas, but I think we're better off with the food, the gas. We'll be able to buy something here, and we can get something for free from the axe merchant right now if we tell her to cool it. We're gonna leave it be and see who we want to tell to cool it. Anime sale? No anime. We got just some random campfire people. Someone needs to fix the roads. Hang your face. Heh. Hang in there. No free stuff back in the trees, it looks like. Be nice if someone tried to hide a stash back there and we're gonna steal it. Rifle collector. Group, we don't need a gun. I think we're fine on guns. Gonna leave her. And go back to the axe merchant. Tell the axe merchant to cool it with 3 exclamation points. Because, Colin, whoa. Wait a second. Colin tells the axe merchant to cool it. The axe merchant doesn't seem to react. Colin has no idea if he was hurt or not. The group feels so uneasy that they leave the trading camp as soon as possible. Okay. Feel really dumb. Did the commenter that told me about this say, don't tell Carnage Weapons to cool it unless you have the exclamation points because Carnage Weapons will kill you, but don't tell Axe Merchant to cool it when you have the exclamation points because she won't do anything. Is that what was said? I think I misunderstood that, and now I know. I think I originally thought you meant the Axe Merchant would kill you. Wait, no. Carnage Weapons will kill you. And Axe Merchant was just normal. That was a bad use of our cool it. We got a last sale at Walmart. The group tries to evade a large horde. Blocked by debris, they get stuck in a Walmart parking lot. They are going to have to fight here for a while. It's a 1 hour long siege, which isn't too bad. But it's overwhelming, and we're in the late afternoon, so this shouldn't be bad at all, I hope. I'm gonna put this umbrella in the stack of umbrellas we have in our trunk. This will be fine. Let's do it. And by overwhelming, they mean, pretty underwhelming, actually. I'm sure there's plenty inside, and more will spawn as we go. But right now, it's looking fine for us. I'm gonna switch the team to either. The biggest problem we have right now is that Chris is still tired. I want to get inside for safety. This is definitely safer. I think someone told me never go inside during a siege a long time ago, and I think that person is just plain wrong. I think we're gonna switch back to smashing, because when you're inside, especially in like a Walmart, you've got these shelves to kind of lure them around, to trap them down these corridors, and it really just focuses them in one place. Now, we handled it a little wrong here. We should have stayed up at the top longer, but I think we can still get through this. I don't think any of them are going to come down the aisle we're currently in, so if we can... Oh, hey, it's over. That was easy. We're not going to have any problem killing the rest of the zombies. I think we want to go up here. Yeah, basically none of them were able to come down the aisle we were currently in. So we had a clear escape route after that. Aluminum bat is nice to have. We don't need it right now. We got the claymore and we're good at using it. I want to clear out this aisle if I can before the rest of the zombies come up it. Okay. Good enough. I think we got a decent amount of loot as well. Not anything like super awesome, but food at the very least. Like I think 5 of it. And there's one more over there that I have to grab when we get a chance. I want to kill all the zombies, or at least most of them, before I try to run over and get that food, because I don't want Colin to get grabbed because of a stupid rushed, hasty move on my part. There we go. And that's all the loot here, or at least all that I'm going to bother to grab. And let's get out of here. We could kill all the zombies, but there's no real point. Yes, let's hit the road. And that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I will see you in the next episode.